And a good hearty hello to you. Thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony. I'm here to give you a review of this park right here. Well, it looks like the name's not on the front here, but it will be here in just a minute because I'm going to walk you to the front of this establishment and talk to you about this park. It is here in Columbus. So you're thinking Columbus, Ohio? No. Georgia? No. Texas? No. Columbus, Montana. That's right, Columbus, Montana. So we're going to look at this park right here. That way you can see the sign of the front of the park, which is going to look like this. All right, as you saw the sign, and you'll notice directly across the street is a gas station. That's pretty convenient. You actually don't find many RV parks that are across the street from a gas station, but this one is. Come along, join us. I'm going to show you the ins and outs of this park and tell you a little bit about our experience. And would we stay here again if we needed to? Maybe, maybe not. We shall soon see. So let's go along with this because you just entered the Coolest Life RV Park Review Edition. And just as you come in the park, the office is going to be right here to the left. It's going to say open. Beware of the guard dog. Those ankle nippers. But that's coming through the park, so that's what it looks like. But this is the office here. You can buy ice, and they got some clothing and some gift shop inside. It is a little cluttered, fair warning, but it's efficient, and she knows where everything is. The computer's way to the back of the room. I don't know why it is, but I just think she actually lives in the other part of this house. But anyway, we got in, not a problem. They use a camp spot. I think it's called Camp Spot for their online registration. So it worked out pretty good. And this is basically the center of the RV park. So right there's that big sign right there. My fingers are dirty. The office is to the right. The office is pretty cluttered, to say the least. And here's some back end sites here. I got a big dumper here for your trash and stuff. That's it right there. And there's some pull-through sites, which is what I'm in. And that's the restroom facility and the laundry facility there at the end. And here is the restrooms. So you got a waiting area. Because if you had some kids in here, wherever you have a shower would make sense. Now these are just like pieces of metal. So you got toilet. No doors here. Just first I thought this was the shower area, but I do know they got a shower kind of like that thing. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Here's the actual shower area. So they got a community bench, and guess I'll be using one of these tomorrow. Probably use this back one. Just got a bench. I always wear your flip-flop. I got a rubber pair of flip-flops when I had a community shower. Always. So that's the restrooms. Let me show you how ours is set up. You can tell it's definitely needs the grass cut in here. They're not really taking care of the park very well. That's me set up there. It is a level spot like that. Huge plus. Got lots of room for even an additional car. He parked here. This is like a 72-foot site. But look at this. Yeah, I could have backed up a little bit, but then I'd be further from my water. I've never seen two of these three that are power and our water so far apart. Most RV parks are not that far apart. The one next to me is only a 30 amp. Mine is actually a 50, 30, and a 110. As you can see, that's the way it should be. I don't know what some of those are, but these actually got like a little cabana in the back. And those are back end sites on that side. There's only a few pull-throughs. This one, of course, is a pull-through, but you pull through this site. As long as it's empty, you can pull straight on through here, as you can with mine and the one next to it. But, anyway. And so, there's where I am there. there's the restroom facility, and here is an activities room building, I guess. I mean, they've got pool tables in here, but then there's this, and it's almost a storage shed. It kind of goes along with a little bit of the clutter stuff. Oh, there's pizza and all kinds of stuff in there. Wow. People got all kinds of food, and I don't know. Oh, look at there. Huh. The pool table, you can see how stuff is pushed away from the pool table like it's ready to play. The Miss Pac-Man game in the corner. Is it still working? Ooh. Maybe ready. But anyway, so this is their activities room. So here is the paperwork they give you. They don't mark on it at all. You can see I told you about me coming into 33, and I'm actually in 47 now. But anyway, so that's the entrance and everything there. Then they got a lot of information area churches. Well, that's novel. I wish more places would do that. Not that we're going to be here at that hour, but free Wi-Fi. How about that? And then they got their instructions as far as their do's and don'ts. You see, this is pretty standard. You know, they don't want you washing your vehicle. However, I take the privilege of washing mine. Well, sort of. I normally wash the front of my RV if I get someplace that I can hook my water up to, and I did today. So this kind of gives you some little better information. So I do just wash the top. I basically get the bugs off the front is all I do. And I've never had anybody tell me not to do that when I've gotten started. Well, I almost forgot to do this outro video of what I thought about this park. It wasn't a bad park. It just wasn't well maintained. A couple of questions I always ask myself: would I ever stay here again? Absolutely. I don't have any problem at all staying here again. Would I want to stay here for a week? No. No, I wouldn't. But in a pinch, yeah, 1 or 2 nights, not a problem at all. But you know, just different things. It just wasn't taken care of very well, and you almost feel sorry for it because you, as many parks as we've stayed at, it's like, dang, for just a little TLC and some cleaning up in a certain areas, it could really be a nice park. It really could, with not much invested in it at all. They could do a really good job with this park. It's not a bad location. It's directly across the street from that large gas station there. So there's a little bit of traffic down that main road, but it's not a bad park, and not just off the interstate, so it's not too far. It's pretty convenient. This could be a big park for transients, overnight parkers. They could do a much better job at advertising to those and getting their name out and getting more advertisements even than that leaflet that they had that they gave us at the door when we checked in. But I will say check-in was easy. I paid for it a month ahead of time. They got a somewhat of a decent Google review, and I don't have a problem giving them a decent review either. But it just wasn't a real nice park. But it's definitely in a pinch. Not a problem at all. I would definitely come back here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and send this to your friends who might be in the area and looking for an RV park to stay overnight. This definitely be a good one. Be a good one. But I'll let you go. And we'll see you on down the road. So I need to get back and live the coolest life. RV Park Review Edition.